Hello, Nikki from Motor For You. Today we have a Mercedes A-Class. This is a Sport Executive finished in Mountain Grey. This car comes with one owner from new, and it also has a full dealer service history and was last serviced at 81,000 miles. If we take a closer look to the car, you can see just coming across the front bumper here, we have front park distance. If we then come round to the side, you can see that we get 17-inch alloys on this car. If we then start to make our way around the rest of the car, as we come round to the back, we can see just coming across the rear bumper here, we have rear park distance. And if we then pop open the tailgate, once inside the car, you can see that we have electric windows all round with your window lock button just below. We also have electric folding mirrors. To the right hand side of the steering wheel is where the headlights are located. We do have the option of automatic headlights on this car. On the door card as well, we do also have the heated seats. This is for the front passenger and then also for the driver. And as we can see, we have 3 different heat options for the heated seat. We then get a multifunctional steering wheel. On the left hand side, we have the keypad up here, which correlates to the main screen. We then have your telephone, volume, voice control and favourites button. On the right hand side, we have the other keypad here, which correlates to the screen in front of the driver. And we also have your cruise control where we have a limiter. If we then look to the centre console, we have an armrest which we can pop open, and there's a storage cubby in here with a charging point. We then have the keypad here, which correlates again to the main screen. We get 2 cup holders with a storage mat behind and a USB-C point just there. I currently have the key in the cup holder as this car has got keyless start. We then have dual climate control with the option of AC. You adjust the climate control through the buttons along here, and then as you can see it shows up just on the bottom of the screen there. If we then look to the main screen, you can see that on this car we do get a reversing camera. Comes with guidelines. As you rotate the steering wheel, the guidelines move as well, giving you a rough idea as to where the car will then go. Then on the right hand side just there is a visual representation of the front and rear park distance. We do also have the option of a wide angle rear camera as well as park assist. To activate the park assist, we press this button just here, which is just next to the touchpad, and that then means that the car will then park for you. If we then go to the home page, this is what the home page for the car looks like. We have the option of connecting your phone via Bluetooth. You're then able to make and receive calls through the car as well as view your contacts. We then have the navigation. So this is what the map for the car looks like, and you would input your destination just at the bottom there. We then have the radio where we have the different bands of FM/DAB as well as AM. We also have the media app where we get Bluetooth and USB. If we then go over to the information part of the screen, we have the vehicle just here, so it tells you the gas and the brake. We also have the engine settings just here as well. And then we also have the consumption just along here as well. If we then go back, we then have your apps, so we have your browser. And then finally we have the settings. So we initially have the quick access. So here we have your traction control, park distance, tow-away protection, lane keep assist, and then your interior motion sensor. We then have the assistance of the cameras and parking. So this is your warn early all round, your warning tone volume and the warning tone pitch. We then have speed limit assist, which we can choose to be visual and audible or just visual. We then have the active lane keeping assist where we have standard or sensitive, or you can have the option of it being off. We also have the active brake assist, which again you can choose between early, medium or late. And then we also have the attention assist, which is sensitive or standard. If we then go back up, we then have your vehicle settings where we have your dynamic select where we can individually configure different parts of the car. We have the drive where we can choose between eco, comfort, sport and manual. For steering and traction control, we can choose between comfort and sport. We also have your winter tyre limit just there, as well as the acoustic lock, automatic locking, automatic folding of the wing mirrors and then the filling station search. We then have your light settings, so you have your external light delayed switch off as well as the interior light delayed switch off, and then your surround lighting. And then lastly is the system settings. So most of these is just your box standard settings, but we do also have your styles and displays. So we can choose to change the styles of the screen. So currently it is in progressive, but we can then also choose between sport, which we can see just there, and then also classic. If we then have a quick look at the seats of the car, here we have the driver's side seat, which is a part leather, part cloth seat. We can then come round to the back where we get 3 seats in the back of this car. They have Isofix running across the bottom just there. If you have any questions or queries on this car, please feel free to contact us at Motor For You. Alternatively, you can give us a call on 01580 879 666.